Welcome back to the D&D Family Gamers. Digging here back on Genshin Show. And it's supposed to problem me because I'm gonna be following some maths today for weapons. Because I need certain ones and they're gonna drive me nuts. Like, for example, if I want to, can't find it. Where is Meteori? I need to look at Fiori and Yao Yao because of the weapons I'm working on. Wrong bloody weapon. I forgot I didn't equip it to her. I thought I did. This one. I need these bloody mats. What they're open today, and that is a Sumeru domain, which is fine. I very well farm it a little bit, maybe 2-3 cadence-ish. But then also, if we go over to Tiori, I need to farm this thing. I have no horns at all. Oh, no, sorry, tubes. That's the horns, my mistake. So I figured, let's farm these. I need them if I want to send her a weapon. Well, granted, it's not the best weapon for her, but it's a better enough weapon, as they say. Because I'm not pulling for a weapon. I'm not that crazy. Not quite. Jokingly, folks. So, anyway, if you enjoy, you love to think about, and or he'll go in like he's messing with hell, shall we? And I think I know what team I'll go in with for that domain in Mondstadt. And that's quite simple. My freeze team. For one reason only. Wrong character team. Whoops. I clicked button by accident. Oopsie. My bad. That's a little whoopsie. Anyway, where's my team? I'm not even sure this is the Hydro one, which takes away your stamina. Every night, I will quickly follow the different team. I know the leeway one is the electro type enemies. So what I'll look before I go in to get my die. Oh, wait. On, read. Yep, I was right. Okay. And these are the ones I need. I think I'll use... Should we go 4? Actually, hold on. None, none, 1, none. Never mind, we're doing a full run. Full run in this domain with this team. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's move. In this domain, you can pretty much just use Ganyu and you pretty much win. Which I'm actually kind of curious. I'm gonna do a run, 2 runs. Just using Ganyu alone. Not telling I want to heal her up, but we won't count this run because, you know, I was trying to heal her up.
Come on, focus.
Hey. Oh, you little... I despise the bubbles. Oh.
Next on the agenda.
Got ya.
Hold the line.
114, that's fine. Get a nice heal up.
We're way behind schedule.
If I didn't do that little pause to begin with, it would have probably been about a minute. Let's do that, Martin. Okay, now that's not bad. Considering what I had a minute ago, that's not bad. But I like, you know, ascend some of these weapons, because why not? You know?
No touching.
Uh-oh. And you die. I swear these bubbles like to haunt me. Time. 103. Alright. Now let's not do the combos. Watch. This should be fun. You'll see what I mean. Okay. We'll take those. Yeah, I think we'll do a full run, and then I'll look at the other ones, and then debate if that one should be a full run, or if it should be only a couple. I'm not exactly sure how many I have.
All hail!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Oh! I didn't know he did that animation. Okay. I know I didn't after that, you know. Oh, nope.
Sakura swirl! Access denied.
And we are dead. 57 seconds. Oh, I can't do that while I'm in this mode. Wait, wrong section, dum. Alright, we go to, here we go. That's the right section I want. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, those ones. I'm actually low on a lot of those, so I think full run. Yeah. That's what I think. Full run it is. Now, do I know what's in that domain? Nope. I think I'm only on that domain like once or twice. How? Oh, you were so close, game. That would have been hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, but no, it's 5. That would have been hilarious, folks. That would have been hilarious. Still good though. Because gold's on bloody rare. Granted, I haven't done one of these domains for a while. I usually just take stuff I get from the events and use. But,
No touching.
you know, is what I do.
Rex Lapis.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
My apologies.
There we go. Another kill.
Kamisato art. Sometsu. Born of ice and frost.
And done. 51 seconds, let's go! That's what I like to see. Nice. Oh, that one was poopy! Oh, what the heck? You could have done our gold, that would have been awesome! Whatever. Last run for this domain.
Blaze over.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Allow me. Whirling snow. Ha!
Uh-oh. Come on! Now you die!
Embrace the ice!
Got him. 101 ding. Alright, give me that. Give me something good. No, I'll take that. Was a reasonable full rather run. That's the thing's weird though. The weapon we got from Mondstadt takes 3 different maps from 3 different nations. Literally, the main map itself, you get from Mondstadt. The second item, which is kind of the enemy drop. Oh wait, no, they're both enemy drops. Shoot. Well, the further the enemy drops, you get, oh, you gotta go in Leeway, which is the new area for Leeway. Not like the old areas. No. And then, for the last part, Spectres? Also from Inazuma. I'm like, bruh. That's a high 57 job. Right, I'm gonna make more resin. And then after this, do I want to do Abyss? Not exactly. I'm not in the mood. I might use the randomizer for that. Because I'm now having both 2 new units, aka Albedo and Shiori. It would kind of make sense to do it, but a little bit of a challenge. I'll probably get my ass handed to me. There we go. Now, here comes some more resin. Oh, not quite. Ah, okay, I see. Because I'm not playing any bosses. It's alright. Actually, I should look at what the... I think there's a new rotation now, I think. I should look at that, just so I know ahead of time. But first thing first, let's go deal with the boss I need to deal with. Now, which domain is that in? I always get this one mixed up. That's Artifact. Is it this one? No. This one. Hey, let's go. I don't think I'll use this team. Even though I don't have a clue, don't remember what's in this domain. But we'll find out. Let's see. What is in this domain? The one we want is this one. I know that's still the same enemy type. Okay, it's fungies. Okay. There's a Dendro and the Hydros. Okay. And I think I can use this team actually. Watch. I thought, for some reason, I was thinking there were different enemies in here. Like the ones that go invisible. I thought they were in here for some odd reason. But yeah, after we're done with this, we'll check out Spiral. It's not going to do it today. But we'll just check it out. Probably lose my mind while we're at it, but you know.
Access denied.
Oh, there's a bunch of these little buggers.
Take flight.
Oh god, you've got absolutely deletion. "47 seconds. Wow. I could probably just do Kaza burst with Ganyu burst and pretty much explore everything. With a little jellyfish as well. Talk about nutty. That's not enough for me. We'll get the full run. Like, might as well just do a full Ascension map run. Well, not Ascension. One that one, not the word.
All hail!
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright.
One with nature.
Time. 27 seconds! Bro, that was so quick! I blinked and it died! I'm on a high level. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Born of ice.
Oh, come on, warm up. There you go.
Allow me. Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Sakura
launch
swirl.
it. Oh, I had to run.
Yeah.
31 seconds, still an insane run speed. That is like so bloody quick. And it's hilarious when you think about it. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, we're looking a little healthier, that's for sure. So that means to be able to get that weapon up to like maybe rank 4, maybe? Ain't gonna be bad. Because I haven't bombed those other enemy types too much.
Blaze over. Hold the line.
One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds come.
Take flight.
Oh, that might be a new record. 25. Oh, seriously? I thought it was gonna be on a 25. And that's my last run for the day. I thought for a second that went friggin' dope. Alright, we're done. That was so bloody quick. But yeah, let's go check out what's up in Spiral Abyss. We won't do it today. I think I'm gonna go hang out with Lynette. And try to get one of the other endings unlocked. Alright, oh, I gotta do that though. Let's take a look. Place your bets, folks. Yes, I know. I got 33 stars last time. So, oh, is that we have Shiori/Abel type domain? Okay. Well, bitch, I should say. Let's take a look. I'm assuming first ones are the same as always. Yeah, that's the same as always. How about this one? Any changes? No. Oh, hell, fudgers. Oh, wait. That's not a... That's a time one. They got rid of it finally. Oh, fudge you. They brought them in? Oh, great. They brought the consecrated beast back? Oh, great. We got double die. And the hydro mimics? Bruh. I give up. Bro. How is that legal? Bro, you gotta take on Lectors. Oh, no, okay, not Lectors. Specters and Wobbler. Then dealing with the Shadow Husk? Then on the outside, the Botanical Ray? Bro. You gotta be trolling. That. What the shit. Alright, got them full on. Not really mastering. That's a nopers. Wait, excuse you? That's like, nope, I'm out. Peace.
Too easy.
Wait, how did I not hit those? Whatever. Or that one.
Pin them down.
Ah. Alright. Let's do that hangout. I think I'll hang out. The one I want to aim for. Oh, the mount, please, thank you. Is actually this one. Because that's the way it ending. I was successfully persuading Lynette that the situation seems to have changed. I gotta actually start, you dumb. Alright, continue playing. Hey, decision. So we gotta persuade her. Okay. No, just do it this way. Put myself right here. Well, I'll go have a chat with Lynette. And there we go. Oh.
Huh. I didn't like that. Was I using it wrong?
Wait, did I...
Maybe if I just...
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. What? That's new. Why is that a skip feature now?
Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. Let's see... Which card did I get?
I'm
4.
confused.
Well, the cards, if you want to get the right answer. So, to put it another way... Or... Why don't you pick a card? Thank you. This one... Here, take the Fatometer. Also, if you...
We already done that one. I kind of want to do this one just for fun again. And if it does, like, send us back, I'll just reload and just do this again.
Alright. Then let's see where fate will lead me.
Let's find out. So it has to be a 5 or higher. An 8! Success!
So, we're looking for Bonnie's owner? There's 20 cards in total, numbered 1 to 20. So there's only a 1 in 5 chance of drawing less than a 5. I should also mention, this time the cutoff was 5, but I just set that to wherever
with
I
that
feel like.
little feature it just showed during the hangout that you can skip. Is that practically gonna be a thing for the main game if people want to skip dialogue? Like, especially if you do a level and you just, you know, die and you have to redo it again? Possibly? Because that was never there in any of the other hangouts I've done. And trust me, folks, I know them all.
To put it in perspective, I said I'd only do the show if I drew a 1. Fate can be pretty sneaky sometimes. I think I'll go to the Steambird and see about putting an ad in the paper. You wanna come along? I think Bonnie wants you to come with.
So, small booty cat. And the booty cat knows! Oh. Now, what route did I unlock? Hold on. I'm assuming I have to persuade her to do it the other way. Oh, yeah. So we're doing the forgotten caught one. That's fine. So the other one is literally me telling her forget either of them. See if that does it or not. That one might be a little mean to put yet, but I'm not sure. Oh, I thought we were bumped into Charlotte. Okay.
Every stupendous day starts with a steambird. Oh, hi Lynette. Hi Traveler. What can I help you with? I don't think so. Have you picked up a stray?
Yep. If there's no commission to follow up on, could we post a notice about the missing cat instead?
Why, of course. What a kind thing to do. Just fill out the form.
Okay.
Well, we've registered you as missing. You can stay at my place until your owner finds you.
Is that the house?
Also, I just wanted to say thanks for keeping us company for so long.
Why
Well,
that long?
I should probably head back to the drinks reception. Hopefully most of the people have left by now. If you've got some time, you should stop by my place tomorrow to see Bonnie. There's a nice cup of tea in it for you. Alright, see you then.
Okay. So we're going to our place tomorrow for tea. Alright, waiting until next morning. Up 7, 9. Got it. Hey, right about there. I think her house is like right down that way. See where those two guys are in the background? Should be around there if I remember correctly. Granted, Fontaine's structure is a little confusing sometimes. Damn, Billy right. Let's go.
Simply could not believe it.
Oh my god, you know, you guys ever zip the lip? What's going on now? Down we go.
I believe this cat belongs to me.
I already told you, this isn't your cat.
Uh-oh.
Just take a breather, you two. Oh, you're here. As you can probably see, you'll have to take a rain check on that tea I promised you. At least for now.
That's fine.
This is my friend's cat. He's preoccupied with some important business, so I came to retrieve her in his stead.
Her, I thought... Alright. Inside, check succession. Wait, what?
No. It's far more likely this cat escaped from the Humane Society. Bonnie?
That's the name I've given her in the meantime.
Alright, Animal Helen. Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be higher than an 8. That one. Let's go! Come on! Oh.
Well, this comp...
I told you before. This is my friend's cat. It's normal for her not to trust me.
Listen, I'm the director of the Humane Society, okay? We've got so many strays, dogs, cats, you name it. I'm not even the one feeding them most of the time. You can hardly expect the cat to recognize me. She just looked somewhat familiar, so I came to check, just in case.
Somewhat?
If she turns out to be one of ours, I'll take her back. Simple as that. Even if that's not the case, the Humane Society could still take her in, if no one else comes to claim her, that is. We're an organization that specializes in rescuing and sheltering stray animals. We've been in business for several decades now. I'm Bernard, the current director.
The Humane Society. Huh. The name sounds familiar. I remember hearing good things. You're the one in the Quartier Lyonnais?
Yes, that's the one. Anyway, if it's not too much trouble, could I possibly take a closer look at the cat? If it turns out I really am mistaken, I suppose that means the cat belongs to this lady here. She would be the only remaining option after all.
It belongs to my friend.
Go on, Bonnie.
Oh yeah, the cat's got to me already. That's funny. The bow gives
Oh,
away.
nope. Looks like I was mistaken. They do look similar, but there's an ever so slight difference in this one's fur color. Deepest apologies, friends. Well, I suppose this means I still have a missing cat to search for. Apologies again for the confusion.
Yes, exactly.
Huh?
Wait a second. You lied earlier, didn't you?
Lied? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
You know, that got it.
A liar always has a tell. The look in their eyes, their breathing pattern, the way they hold themselves. The things that can give you away are often more numerous than you would think.
What are you talking about? The way I see it, you're conflating baseless conjecture with fact.
Normally, when someone is called out, their breathing speeds up as they begin to panic. But your breathing pattern hasn't changed one bit. In fact, it's been strangely calm and measured this entire time.
Really?
It stands to reason, then, that your agitated behavior earlier was all an act. If you're a bad guy, I'm sure you'll take off running the first chance you get. If you're a good guy, the most likely explanation is that you're a member of the Guards, or some similar organization.
And you're basing this off of?
Intuition. Nothing more.
Intuition. Well, I have to hand it to you, Lynette. You're right. I'm a member of the Guards. The name's Elodie. I'm currently investigating a cross-border smuggling case. This cat here... Bonnie was her name? Well, her owner is one of the prime suspects of our investigation.
Really?
A couple of days ago, our suspect got wind that we were on his tail and fled. That's most likely how he got separated from the cat. I just so happened to stumble upon your notice in the Steambird. So, I decided to see if he'd come back for her. But... it looks like I overestimated him. The impact of this case has been huge. The Marechaussee Phantom, the Guards, and the Special Patrol have all launched investigations.
Damn!
If there was even the slightest chance that he would show himself, I had to follow up on the lead. A new kind of illegal drug. Imitation synth.
Huh?
We confiscated all the synth on the market.
Yeah, we
but
can do a lot over
addiction
the
isn't
synth
something that
program
goes away
before, but we got rid
overnight.
of that crap.
Even without substances on
Swear
the
I'm gonna beat
market,
crap out of people.
are still looking for a way to get their next fix. And criminals are all too eager to capitalize on that addiction. That was the impetus for imitation synth. Needless to say, a small-scale market opened up very quickly. After the original synth debacle, we put several measures into place to prevent similar incidents from occurring. The perpetrators got smart, though, and shifted their sales overseas before those measures could kick in. That's when the imitation synth smuggling began.
Makes sense.
We only recently got word of the presence of imitation synth overseas. We managed to track down evidence of some early transactions. What we were able to find out, however, hasn't proven that useful given the amount of time that has passed. The Marechaussee Phantom launched an investigation to track down every person in Fontaine capable of producing a drug like that. That's how we learned about Bonnie's owner. He's a researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute. His name is Pierre. Pierre Lafayette, to be
Wait a
exact.
minute. Isn't that someone else?
There.
Lynette? You good, girl? She knows who that is.
The Marechaussee Phantom found him in Poisson. In addition to the cat, he also had a pendant with him.
Huh? Wait. That's a serpent with a sword in it.
At first, there wasn't much cause for suspicion. A search of his house didn't reveal much to go off of either.
Wait,
Marechaussee
could
Phantom
he have been the
very
one
nearly
that
left it
took
at
care
that.
of Lenny and Lynette when they were kids?
It was only later that we realized the coat of arms
no,
on
because
his pendant
Alakino killed him.
belonged to none other than the Lafayette family.
Oh.
One of the most infamous aristocratic families
I might
in
know
Fontaine.
why.
Obviously, this discovery prompted a further investigation into Pierre. At that point, however, we discovered that he'd already fled. Now the guards and the Special Patrol are all searching for him.
That's not possible, actually. The Lefebvre family has been gone for a long time.
Exactly. Many years ago, several important members of the family, including the Patriarch, were murdered by an assassin of unknown origin.
Never mind!
From
It is
point
that
on,
one!
Family's power and influence took quite the hit.
Yeah, like I unknown origin is Akina. We already know. She killed them.
The family is engaged in all manner of crimes. As you can imagine, there's no shortage of people waiting in the wings to take their revenge. And with the family severely weakened, they were able to do just that. Most of the remaining family members succumbed to sickness or hunger. The ones that survived are currently living out their days under a new identity. Pierre is one of those very survivors. He's been hiding away in the Fontaine Research Institute all these years. His true identity unbeknownst to all. Until now, that is. Well, my fellow guards have told me all about how smart and courageous you both are. And I know you possess a strong sense of justice.
I have an attitude problem.
There
I
could
need
be a
commands.
chance that Pierre, or one of his accomplices, might attempt to get close to Bonnie. Now that you've been briefed on the situation, I was hoping you'd help us keep a lookout. If I take Bonnie back to the guards with me, there's no way Pierre will try and come for her. Not even the most daring of criminals would attempt something like that.
Very true.
I have to admit, I'm not holding out too much hope that Pierre will come back for her. But if there's even the slightest chance, then it's worth a shot. Well, I've got some other leads to follow up on. If Pierre does appear,
So,
please
it
contact
was
me
the
right
one
away.
that took in Lynette and Lenny when they were kids.
It's nothing.
Bullshit, Lynette.
It's just the head of the Lefebvre family. He was the eminent person who kidnapped me all those years ago.
Oh, never mind. It's slightly different. Never mind. Take back what I just said. What the Okay, I'm going after him. I'm gonna kill him.
It was at a dinner party.
Yep.
Someone tricked me into boarding the Lefebvre family carriage. Whoever it was, they took me back to their home.
Yeah, and they're gonna do something.
But before anything worse could happen, Father intervened.
Yep.
Yep. Father was the one who orchestrated the fall of the Lefebvre family. That's what led Lenny and I to join the House of the Hearth. After all these years. I never thought
I
I'd hear
don't
the Lefebvre
blame what
name
Akino
again.
did. Personally, if I was in her shoes, I would have done so much worse. The guy wouldn't be, and I know he's dead and all, he'd be beyond dead. There'd be no evidence.
Don't worry about me.
No, I am
I
worried
wasn't
about you
feeling
on that.
sorry for myself.
Tell the territory.
I was just thinking about Lenny.
Oh,
He's
no.
been acting strange recently. He avoids me for days on end, consumes himself with some secret investigation, and then, out of the blue, pushes me to do that acting job. Thinking about it now, it's almost like the one I drew from that deck of cards was part of his plan all along. He must have asked Fremine to help him out.
Yeah, and he
In any
most likely
case,
knew that
I know
us,
he's
as a
hiding
traveler,
something from me.
would help out if needed.
He's really pulled out all the stops this time. It's very possible. I'm sure he tried to send me away because he was afraid it would bring up some painful memories for me.
I can't
It
imagine
wasn't
why
necessary,
when
though.
some
Even
powerful
after all
force
these
from
years,
a wealthy
he's
human would
still
try
as
to do that to you
overprotective as
as
ever.
a child.
You'll have to help me teach him a lesson if we run into him along the way.
Oh, consider it done.
Yep. I want to head to the Fontaine Research Institute to learn more information about Pierre. Just let me activate search mode and then we'll head out. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into Lenny along the way. A little bit of both, perhaps.
And I do it.
For the most part, though, I just have the sense that something's not right. something isn't adding up about Pierre's story. I'm just not sure what. Okay, I'll write a letter explaining everything to the crew. Once that's done, we can head out.
Okay, well, let's roll. Alright, so I'm going over there. Now, was there a route there? I'm curious. So we go here, check. Yes, there is a route. But, oh god, how's that one gonna be unlocked though? Well, it might not be. Because it's not like showing a legit route. Because usually, if there was, it'd be like 2 points, there's only 1. Wrong button, dum dum. Bloody hell! Hey, how much do you have for that many drums? Alright, now we can just teleport over here. It's 20, you want to try to give me a bullet heart attack. Like, what the shit? Oh, no way. That's right, oh, Lenny and Severus? That's the coming.
Lynette, you're, not at rehearsal?
Yeah, deep shit,
You can
buddy.
drop the act, brother. In fact, I don't think either of us will have a need for acting anytime soon. You should know better than to try and keep something from me. You've never been able to do that, even when we were kids.
And that's why I tried to distract you with the masked mime show. But I guess you're just too good.
Care to introduce us to your new assistant?
Severus.
This is Officer Shovras, captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. You may have met her already.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you.
There he goes. Hey, give me a hand on her. She is a
I
book
should
dog, so
clarify
it'll make
something.
more sense to get her one.
Mr. Linney's here at my invitation, not the other way around. To borrow your expression, Miss Lynette, I suppose that would make him my assistant more than anything. We've brought on Mr. Linney as a consultant in the past. He was instrumental in helping us crack a case involving a perpetrator who used magic tricks to commit crimes. I was hoping he'd be able to provide some valuable insight this time around as well.
True.
So you've heard everything then?
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly why we're here. There's always been questions surrounding the fall of the Lefebvre family.
Yeah, well, let's
Some
see.
people
I met the
even
guy
believe the
that
House
tried to
of the
hurt
Hearth was involved.
Lynette.
Whoever was
I'd rip him
behind it all
apart.
was extremely cautious. They didn't leave a
And
shred
then throw him
of
into a meat
evidence.
grinder.
This very fact, however, leads me to believe it was indeed the work of that harbinger.
Wait, what
I
time
took a look at the entrance and exit records of all the carriages that
Wait,
night.
wait, wait.
Let's just say it wasn't hard to deduce that there's ill will between you two. Don't worry, I don't have any evidence to that effect, and I certainly don't plan on going to bat for such a despicable family. Plus, you were victims back then more than anything.
True.
I sought Mr. Linney's help with the smuggling case. Nothing more. The way I look at it, it's a collaboration between us as people, not the organizations we represent. Besides, by working together, we can expose the truth as quickly as possible. You can hardly say that's at odds with the justice my organization strives for. Not at all. I was planning to invite you from the very beginning, Miss Lynette. It's just that my assistant here raised some objections.
Of course he would. It makes sense when
I'm
it
not
comes
the
to
same
Lane's
person I was back then.
It makes sense coming from Lane's perspective because back when they were kids, she got took away. He got extremely nervous, and of course that's when they met their father, aka Alakino. And now he's more worried. He doesn't want her to go through that pain again, which I have a bad feeling it almost went bad, like really bad.
That little girl who did nothing but cower in the corner in fear, she doesn't need saving anymore.
Come on, Lane. Even
I'm
Ava
sorry,
has a sister,
Lynette.
even though she's being a pain in the ass.
You're right. I let my concerns get the better of me.
Like, granted, she is being a pain in the ass.
Oh, and the next time you want to distract me, you should try a different approach.
Who's this? You pick up a stray while I was gone?
Pretty much.
It's a bit complicated. I'll explain later. Anyway, her name's Bonnie.
Well, if there are no objections, then I suppose the only thing left to say is... Lynette, Traveler, welcome to the team.
Thank you. Let's get to work.
It appears the Lefebvre family was very particular in their use of insignias and emblems.
Huh?
The family would use different emblems to mark differences in status, blood relation, and the like. In fact, the insignia that was discovered on the pendant was used to represent an illegitimate child.
Damn, Aether! Language! I know what it means, though, in general. It's not like saying that way. But damn!
It's highly likely. That very status might have been what allowed him to emerge from the fall of his family relatively unscathed. It would also explain why he was able to assume a new identity as a researcher with relative ease.
We discovered something interesting, though. After talking to some of his co-workers, it appears he pretty much works at the Institute in name only. He's practically been cast out.
Me?
Apparently, Pierre was once addicted to synth.
Okay.
He tried to use the resources at the Institute to create a substance with a similar effect.
Hmm?
He claimed it was just for research purposes, but the Institute revoked his access to the relevant materials regardless. He was placed on disciplinary leave, pending a thorough investigation of his actions.
Wow.
But it seems the Institute ran into some trouble along the way. Could have been a lack of personnel or a timing issue. In any case, they had to table their formal investigation into Pierre. Unfortunately, that also included reporting any relevant information to the higher authorities. As for his family background, it appears none of his co-workers at the Institute were aware of that information. All they could tell us was that he was quite the recluse. Other than the pendant, we didn't find anything else of note at his residence in Poisson. Based on the samples of imitation synth we've been able to analyze, it appears the substance leaves behind strong traces wherever it's produced or stored.
Elm of the
Those
site.
traces might not be obvious to the casual observer, but they're not something our guard poodles would miss. Pierre's home, though, came up completely clean.
Really?
We didn't find any records indicating possible involvement in overseas transactions either. So, the Marechaussee Phantom didn't view him as a major suspect at first.
Maybe he had a separate, dedicated area where he made the imitation synth.
Well, his neighbors did say he was often gone for long stretches of time. You would think with him out and about so much, people would have spotted him around Poisson.
Not
The
quite.
residents said they
If
barely
he
ever
was
saw him
out,
in town.
like out of town,
If his
you wouldn't
reclusive
see him.
nature was just a matter of keeping a low profile, I guess it would make sense for him to have a secret base to carry out his business.
After he disappeared, the guards conducted a thorough search of Poisson, but they didn't come across any suspicious locations.
Poisson. You know Hotel de Boer, where I first found Bonnie? To get there from Poisson, you have to cross a stretch of ocean. It's not somewhere a cat could just wander off on its own.
A cat? You mean...
Aha.
Bonnie is Pierre's cat.
Oh, that's right! When the Marechaussee Phantom first tracked him down, I remember there being something about a cat in their report. So this is her?
Mm-hmm.
From what we've learned about Pierre's habits, he doesn't seem like the type to venture out without a purpose. So what you're saying, Lynette, is that Bonnie couldn't have gone missing in Poisson. If that's true, then...
Exactly. Bonnie might even know where it is.
Wait, you think the cat can lead us there? But she's not trained like one of our guard poodles. How is she supposed to understand what we want her to do?
Easy. Oh no! I have to. I 12. Oh no. That one. 13. 14. I'll take it. I'm close.
Near the coast, the beach, and beneath the cliffs. The place we're looking for is most likely north of the Court of Fontaine.
Well, I've certainly never taken a witness statement like this before.
It's the first time for everything
well,
on
if
this
it
thing,
works
right?
out, maybe it's something worth getting used to.
Cats and humans are actually pretty alike. When it comes to communication, most of what we want to convey can be accomplished through body language alone. But humans tend to rely too much on speech to ever take advantage of that fact. Of course, body language has its limitations. You're not going to be able to get across anything too complicated.
The important thing is that we now have a lead. Let's try and find a place that matches the clues Bonnie gave us.
Okay. Wait, are we getting like a domain? That actually, I'm trying to think. No, we didn't have a domain like with Benny's, right? Never mind. I eat it on the side.
Seems like Bonnie is trying to take us somewhere.
This seems probably fine to go in with a domain. And I'm assuming...
ahead.
Look out!
Access denied. Coming through.
Do your worst!
Yeah, 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 yeah. There's more? Wait.
All hail. That's that.
Grant us your blessing! Flee!
Oh my. Ah, wow, 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 wow. Don't need a base. Oh, it's a little camp, okay. It's probably didn't get Lynette to use.
Wow, Lynette, you found this place so easily. If I thought there was any chance you'd say yes, I'd recruit you into the Special Patrol here and now. No questions asked.
Sounds familiar. I pretty much receive letters daily from people trying to poach her from me.
Let's just focus on our search. There's a lot to investigate.
Okay. Alright, let's investigate.
Aha! Just as we thought. This is where the imitation synth was being made. Looks like he's got more than just imitation synths stashed around here. In addition to the raw materials needed to synthesize the substance itself, there's a large quantity of cleaning agents and a few drugs I haven't been able to identify. These cleaning agents are likely used to dispel traces of the substance, like its smell. The Special Patrol did some digging into imitation synth. Our records indicate that it's very difficult for ordinary people to detect traces left behind by the stuff. I'm sure that was the case for Pierre as well. It must have taken a considerable amount of time and skill to ensure all those traces get washed away. But what are these other drugs for?
I don't think we want to know. Check on that last.
The material these bags are made of, it's quite rare. It's the very same, actually. Romaritime flower fiber. But there's something special about the composition of these bags. I took a closer look, and it appears they're not only waterproof, but also corrosion and leak resistant. Even the strings look specially designed to keep the bags closed nice and tight. I came across some bags made of the same material just now, but they were much smaller and thinner. From the look of them, they seemed far less durable as well. Very similar, actually. Normally, it would be easy for a guard poodle to sniff out the imitation synth, but if it was sealed away in a bag like that, it might be possible to elude detection for some time. But what could these big bags be for then? If the goal is to keep the imitation synth hidden and sealed away, these bags seem a bit too conspicuous.
That point.
When the Marechaussee Phantom searched Pierre's house, there was no sign of these barrels, right? You're right. That doesn't seem like his way of doing things. How...
He threw him in the water.
Only the lower halves of the barrels appear to have been submerged in water.
They floated down the river. Okay.
Based on the various ingredients we've found, this appears to be where Pierre was cooking up his imitation synth. It looks like he used a special cleaning agent to get rid of any residual traces of the substance on his person before he left. That's how he was able to get past the guard poodles.
So then he transferred the imitation synth into small sealed bags and took it somewhere else for the drop-off.
No. I don't believe our suspect is the kind of person who'd go around carrying incriminating evidence with him. That would potentially create too many eyewitnesses. The cleaning agent and the sealed bags might get past the guard poodles, but if a member of the public or even a guard on patrol happened to see him during the drop-off, a quick search would reveal everything. That's still a very risky operation.
The barrels we found were wet around the base, but the top half was dry. As if they'd been standing upright in the water.
Yep.
If you put a barrel in the water, it will normally float on its side. Unless it's heavily loaded, in which case it'll sink.
Yes. With flotation rings around the body of the barrels, they'd stay upright in the water. And then he could afford to load them more fully.
Yep.
You think he used floating barrels? I suppose if he acted at night, when there are very few other boats around and visibility is low, it's a valid theory. We can't rule it out.
But then, wouldn't the barrels be carried off by the waves or the currents? How would the person doing the pickup know where to look?
Traveler, can you come take a dip in the sea with me? I have a feeling that somewhere down there, we might find some rope. If a rope can be used to keep a pet from running away,
Wow.
then
You could lead it
why
in
not a
multiple ways,
barrel?
Lynette. Just saying. I'm not saying that. You could have took multiple ways. And I don't mind one more time entertainment. But real quickly, hold me some drink. There we go. Well, actually, who knows? It might be able to be on time. Who knows? I think we're just on the ending of this little quest here.
The wreckage of a small boat? This isn't the place.
Ah, right that way.
This isn't the place.
But there's nothing else. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, there.
Got it. Time to go up and report.
Oh, I can get free health. Thank you. I might as well, you know.
As expected, we found a few pieces of rope and some anchoring stones underwater. If you attach them to a floating barrel, it would look like this. With this anchoring system, it would be possible to use floating barrels for the drop-off. You would just need to drop them in the water at the agreed-upon location. We also came across the wreckage of a small boat. It must have been left out on the water and capsized due to the force of the wind and waves. Its small size, however, would have made it perfect for staying undetected.
True.
Let's talk this through. Based on the evidence we've collected, it seems like Pierre would row a small boat out to the agreed-upon transfer point. drop off the barrels, leave, and then row back and retrieve them after the transfer was complete.
It could be that he was trying to avoid meeting up with his associate face to face. As one of the sole survivors of the Lefebvre family, maybe he was just used to that sort of elusive lifestyle.
It seems like Pierre deliberately chose the floating barrel method so that the goods could be dropped off and picked up at separate times. That way, the two parties wouldn't have to meet each other.
Well, if that's the case, they must not have a very close working relationship.
True.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Assumptions can be detrimental to solving a case. It's possible they were just trying to keep a low profile. Two boats sailing to the same location at once could be too conspicuous. The most important thing is that we can now confirm Pierre wasn't acting alone. The floating barrel drop-off system is proof enough of that. Let's say for now that he was only in charge of producing the imitation synth. That would mean there has to be at least one other person involved in the operation, likely in charge of transporting the goods across the border.
Since we've determined that the goods were transported by boat, maybe we can track down some travel logs or something.
We can certainly check the various ports for that information. It's possible, however, that Pierre's associate also used a small boat for the transport, and docked along the shore rather than at a large port. If that's the case, it's unlikely there would be any record left behind. Absolutely. Before Pierre disappeared, we made sure to investigate all sorts of outward-bound vessels. We also had port authorities keep a lookout for anything suspicious. Unfortunately, we were never able to find out how they managed to get the imitation synth across the border. You're right. Whatever vessel was used for the pickup, the person responsible for smuggling the substance out of Fontaine would have had to use a larger vessel for the actual transport. That's the only way they would be able to smuggle on a large enough scale to make a profit. They must have found a way to disguise the imitation synth to clear port inspections. Exactly. We can't let any opportunities slip through the cracks. Although, given the amount of ports that could be involved, we should probably split up.
I'll run home and ask some of my brothers and sisters to try and dig up some information.
I should also head
I
back and
wonder
update my platoon on our
sisters. I'm
progress.
nosy.
I'll grab some reinforcements while I'm at it. Lynette, Traveler, why don't you head to Lumideus Harbor and see what you can find out?
Lumideus?
All right. Come on, Bonnie. You too.
I think Lumideus is the second port. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. Hey, call it. Check it out. Wait, I should stop. If it doesn't do it, I should stop. I should stop. As long as it's, like, done active. Oh, okay. You have to go there. Okay. That's fine. Well, then we're not going to be able to finish this one today, folks. But, man, it's kind of interesting to say the least. That's still good. Still there. It's funny though. Dude, what's still on the same track? Holy crud. Trying to unlock all these endings, man. Will be nutty. But, anyway, folks, I did see a good point in down to Drag Union and the Z&D family of the show will be alright. That one, get that, folks. We're there grinding. We got some good stuff, which I should have been up in. My brain forgot. Mostly, Yao Yao's weapon. Because that one really, because of the multiplier, it's really worth bombing it or upgrading it because you get a 1.5. But, anyway, though, if you're enjoying your lots, thank you all for watching. Hope to see another one of Genshin Impact. And that looks nice being fully upgraded or, like, ascended so they have different coloring. So, next time, folks, will be our weekly reset for the bosses. I get to go beat them up again. So I'll see you on the video, and y'all take care. Catch y'all on the next one. Laters.